and welcome all. In this video, we are going to tackle the textual exercise from this inspiring lesson, 3 Days to See. Join me as we explore the question answers and gain a deeper understanding of this lesson. Let's dive in and learn together. So, first is the activity in which we have to say about the place which you like and all. And in that, the question is, how does this memory make you feel? That is, going visiting a place, a historic place, or any place where you have gone and you liked it very much. It feels inspiring and peaceful. I truly enjoyed learning about history while spending quality time with my family, making the experience both meaningful and memorable. If I'm going to a place where there is old monuments and all, I have gone there to Qutub Minar, and for me, this was the experience. So, where you have visited, according to that, you can write it. Okay, children? Do you think your visit or experience would be different if you could not see or hear? Yes, obviously. So now you have to share your answer. Yes, without sight, I would have depended more on touch and sound to experience the monument because I cannot see. If I cannot see, then I have to touch and feel it. Without hearing, I would have missed the fascinating stories told by the guides. I now understand that our five senses are essential for helping us experience and enjoy the world around us. This is the case when I can't hear or see. Now let us discuss. Work in pairs. Identify the statements that are true from the ones given below. Share your answers with the teacher. So after reading the lesson, we have to identify now these statements which are given is true or false. Sahi ya galat hai. The author expresses a deep longing to experience the world through the sense of hearing. Is it through sense of hearing? The author needs to see. The author expresses a deep longing to experience the world through the sense of sight, not hearing. Okay, the author wants to see, not to hear. Second one is, the author would like exploring the city only to observe how people are suffering. Do you think she wants to see the suffering? No, it's false. The author explores the city to observe various aspects of people's lives, including smiles, determination, and suffering, not just suffering. So she wants to know about their lives. कैसे उन लोग जी रहे हैं, कैसे उन लोग हंस रहे हैं, how they smile, and what are the determination they are taking, and also suffering. Not only suffering, but she also wants to know the other these things, that is people's lives, including their smiles and determination also. The author would spend the first day seeing the people whose kind-heartedness and friendship have enriched her life. Yeah, it is true. The author expressly mentions spending the first day seeing the people whose kindness and companionship have made her life worth living. This statement is true. The author acknowledges that even in 3 days she would not be able to see everything. Yes, it is also true. She says that, acknowledges that even in 3 days she would not be able to see everything she wanted to. Because 3 days is very less to see everything. The author feels that everyone can find the greatest joy merely by the sense of touch. Or by touching only can she feel everything? She will get the greatest joy? No, false. While the author finds joy in touch, she believes sight must be the most delightful sense. She thinks that out of five senses, the sight by seeing the beauty or seeing the nature is the most delightful sense. The author advises those who can see to appreciate every moment as if they might lose their sense tomorrow. So that is true. She's saying that she's advising us that we should be always careful. We should feel that, oh, tomorrow I may not see. So the author advises those who can see to appreciate every moment as if they might lose their sense tomorrow. Then only we will watch the nature carefully. On the third day, the author would like to observe people in their daily lives and understand their experience. Yes, she wants to watch the people. She is saying that she will be going to the street and there she will stand in a corner and she will watch the people. On the third day, the author observes people in their daily lives to understand their experiences. Now, second is complete the table given below with what Helen Keller wanted to do on the 3 days if she had said. That means she is wishing that she should see, she would be able to see for at least 3 days, and she's planning for day 1, day 2, day 3. See, the people know her friends from the feel of their faces. Then you have to continue. Arise with the dawn, continue, and the third one. These 3 table you have to complete. Day 1. See the people know her friends from the feel of their faces whose kindness and companionship have enriched her life. So in her life she got love from many, so she want to see their faces. Second day she will arise with the dawn, that is early morning she will arise and she will wake up, observe the transformation of night into the day and visit museums to see earth's history and man's progress. So this was the planning for her for day 2. Day 3, she will observe people in their daily lives, understand their experiences by sight, explore the workaday world. So this was the 3 days plan for the author Helen Keller. The author says that you need eyes to be able to see the true self of a person. Therefore, she refers to the eye as window of the soul. How is the narrator able to understand the feelings of a person? The narrator, even though she cannot see, understands people's feelings through her sense of touch. She is touching, feeling, and understanding. By softly feeling a person's face, she can tell if they are happy, sad, or worried. This touch helps her understand their expressions and feelings. She is very sensitive and aware, which helps her connect with others and shows that we don't need eyes to truly understand someone. Without seeing also, we can understand another person by a soft touch. Let us think and reflect. Read the extracts given below and answer the questions that follow. I feel the delicate symmetry of a leaf. I pass my hands lovingly about the smooth skin of a silver birch or the rough, shaggy bark of a pine. In spring, I touch the branches of trees, hopefully in search of a bud, the first sign of awakening nature after her winter's sleep. Occasionally, I am very fortunate. I place my hand gently on a small tree and feel the happy quiver of a bird in a full song. So, this is the extract given. Based on this extract, you have to answer this. What does the delicate symmetry of a leaf symbolize? The delicate symmetry of a leaf symbolizes harmony, balance, and the intricate beauty of nature. So, the beautiful nature and the balance of the harmony we can see from the symmetry of life. List 2 phrases from the extract that describe the texture of objects in nature. It is the smooth skin of a silver, which shaggy bark of a pine. Complete the sentence appropriately. The phrase awakening nature after her winter's sleep refers to the phrase refers to the arrival of spring. That is the spring season. After winter, spring is arriving, isn't it? So it refers to the arrival of spring when nature comes back to life after the cold period of winter. What is the tone of the writer in this extract? It is the tone of the writer is admiring. It is not nostalgic, not proud, not celebratory, but she is admiring. Here is the second extract. The next day I should arise with the dawn and see the thrilling miracle by which night is transformed into day. I should behold with awe the magnificent panorama of light with which the sun awakens the sleeping earth. This day I should devote to a hasty glimpse of the world past and present. I should want to see the pageant of man's progress, and so I should go to the museum. So this extract question is based on it is the word thrilling has been used with miracle. Okay, so which of the following words does not match with the word thrilling? You have to see which words are not matching with the word thrilling. Experience, tale, knowledge, adventure. So thrilling experience, okay, thrilling tale, okay, but thrilling knowledge is not matching. Okay, knowledge is not matching, so this is the word which is not matching the word thrilling. Adventure is also matching. Why does the writer refer to the earth as a sleeping earth? The writer calls the earth the sleeping earth to show that everything is quiet and still before the morning comes and fills it with life and movement. As the sun comes, the earth is filled with life and movement. Till the sun arises, there is no sound. Everywhere it is still, no movement. So that is why she is saying that sleeping earth. Complete the sentence with an appropriate reason. The writer wishes to dedicate the day to a brief look at the present and the past world because the writer wishes to. It helps her see how people have grown and how the earth has changed over time. If she will visit the museum, she will be able to know the changes in the world. Why does the writer use should multiple times in the extract? She uses should multiple times in the extract to express intent, possibility, and a sense of ideal action. Okay, ऐसा जरूर करेंगे ऐसे बोलते हैं ना इसलिए possibility, intent, possibility, and a sense of ideal action. Answer the following questions. The sense of touch makes up for the loss of sight and hearing. Explain this statement with reference to the text. So you have to explain this line. The sense of touch makes up for the loss of sight and hearing. This line we have to explain. The sense of touch makes up the loss of sight and hearing by helping the writer feel things around her. Through touch, she can understand shapes, surfaces, and even people's feelings. This helps her connect with the world in a special and meaningful way. Why does the author believe that the sense of sight is the most wonderful? Why is she saying so? The author believes sight is the most wonderful sense because it shows the beauty, variety, and bright colors of the world that cannot be felt or heard. We cannot feel it or hear the sound and the beauty. So she is saying that it is the eyes with which we can see the beauty, variety of colors and bright colors and all. How might the author's opinion on making the most of our sense guide us to be kinder towards people with special abilities? The author's opinion teaches us to appreciate and make the best use of our sense. That means we should use our five sense organs. It also helps us understand the challenges faced by people with special abilities, making us more caring, respectful, and kind towards them. This can be easily known to us. If we close our eyes for some time and we try to walk like a blind person, or close your ears and don't hear anything for few seconds or few minutes, you will understand the difficulty. You will not be able to hear anything from what others are speaking and all, then only we will understand what is the difficulty in that. And she can't see as well as hear. What is the significance of imagining the loss of a sense according to the author? According to the author, imagining losing a sense helps people realize how important their senses are. That means when we have that sense organ, हमारे पास जब वो sense organs है, हम उसको महसूस नहीं करते. We are not feeling it. But when we once lose it, then only we understand its importance. It encourages them to enjoy and value what they can see, hear, touch, smell, and taste every day. You just think of a day when there is no electric supply. What will happen? The whole day you will not be able to use your electronic items. How difficult it is, no? You can't see TV, you can't watch TV, you can't use a fan or air condition or a refrigerator, mixie. So the difficulty your mother facing and all, you will be able to see. This we will understand only when there is not for a long time. then we will be waiting for it, waiting for when the supply will be coming back and when we will be doing all the activities with the current, isn't it? So that is what, when we lose it, then only we will understand its importance. How does the author encourage people to approach their everyday sensory experience? The author encourages people to pay close attention to their senses every day and to enjoy all the small details around them. By fully using and appreciating sight, sound, touch, smell, and taste, we can find more happiness and wonder in everyday life. The author wants us to be grateful for these senses and live more fully through them. So, if we are appreciating it, we will be enjoying our life more. What do the author's choices for the 3 days tells us about her values and priorities? Priorities means importance. The author's choices for the 3 days shows that she values close relationship with people, the beauty of nature and the progress of humans have made. They also show she cares about everyday life and enjoys learning from the world around her. These choices reflect her feelings of thankfulness and a strong desire to understand and appreciate life deeply. Let us learn. Sensory words are descriptive. They describe how we experience the world, how we see, how we can hear, smell, taste, or feel something. These are the 5 sense organs, that is, eyes, ears, tongue, then nose, and skin. Complete the following table with sensory words from the text in column 2 for the 5 senses in column 1. Add a new words in column 3. You see, these are the questions. You have to add one word in column 2 and another in column 3. What you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you feel. So you can write: what you see, vibrant, radiant. What you hear, harmonic, echoing. What you smell, fragrant, zesty. What you taste, sweet, tangy. What you feel, silky, prickly. So these all we can add. Read the following sentences from the text and underline the verbs. You see, I should divide the period into 3 parts. So what is the verb in this? Should divide. I should divide the period into 3 parts. On the first day, I should want to see. Should, want. The next day, I should arise with the dawn. Should, arise. I should behold with awe. So your sentence is not complete, but here you see, in all these sentences we have 2 verbs. The words you have underlined are a combination of 2 verbs. In each of these sentences, should is the modal verb. So you see, all the sentence there is a verb should. Should is the called modal verb, that is suggestion. And the second verb, divide, want, arise, behold. These are the main verbs. See, should divide, should want, should arise, should behold. So should is the modal verb, which is a suggestion. Suggestion given, that is should. And the main verb is divide, want, arise, behold. These are called main verb. So 2 verbs, one is a modal verb and the other one is the main verb. Now, what are modal verbs? Modal verbs are auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs means helping verbs that express necessity, possibility, permission, or ability. They are used before the main verb to give additional information about the function of the main verb. So, they are giving additional, that means more information about the main verb, to give additional information about the function of the main verb. Common modal verbs include can, could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, and ought to. These are other, like should. Should is a modal verb. Similarly, can is a modal verb. Could, may, might, shall, should, will, would, must, and ought to. All these are modal verbs. I will give you a little more explanation about it. Modal verbs always come before the main verb. These are some important points which are not given in the text. That is, modal verbs always come before the main verb. Main verb is, this is a helping verb, no? So helping verb is coming before the main verb and are followed by the base form of the main verb without to. Example, she can speak English. Not can't. We will not say can to speak. To is avoided. She can speak English. They do not change form according to the subject. This can is not changing according to the subject. He must go. They must go. All these are modal verb. Must. Negative sentences are made by adding not after the modal verb. Like you should not lie. Shouldn't. Should not. Short form is shouldn't. You should lie is positive sentence. Negative sentence is you should not lie. Questions are made by putting the modal verb before the subject. So this, if we are taking this modal verb before the subject, then it becomes question. Will you come? You will come. The statement is you will come. And then we will take the will before subject, that is you. Will you come? It becomes a question. Common modal verbs and their uses. Can. Can is used to express ability or permission. I can swim. Okay, that is ability. Could. Polite request or past ability. We are using the word could to show the polite request or past ability. That is, could you help me? That is polite request. May. Permission or possibility. One example is you may leave early. So, permission. Might. Possibility. Less certain than may. That when we are comparing this may and might is having less possibility than may. It might rain today. That means it's not certain that it will rain, but it can. Shall, suggestion of future, mainly in British English. Shall we go? Should, advice or obligation. You should study hard. Will, future action or promise. Will is used for future action or promise. I will call you. Must, necessity or strong obligation. Example, you must wear a helmet. Now identify the modal verbs in the following sentence. Choose the function they express from those given in the box below. Now he has seen the uses of these modal verbs, so it will be easy for you to identify. You can learn a lot from this experience. You can learn a lot from this experience. What is it? Possibility, necessity, polite request, ability, more obligation. What is it? They might arrive late due to traffic. They may arrive. So what is it? They may arrive. Possibility. She must finish her homework before dinner. She must finish. That means it is necessity. They ought to apologize for their mistake. So it is obligation. Asking for sorry. They are asking sorry for making a mistake. He should like to have some lassi, please. So asked to have some lassi, that means request, polite request. So this is polite request. Read the sentences in the column 1 and functions in column 2. So column 1 is situations and functions in column 2. Fill in the blanks in the sentence in column 4 with appropriate modal verb from column 3. So modal verbs are given here in column 3. You have to use these modal verbs and you have to fill in the blanks in the column 4. After filling in the blanks, explain the function of each modal verb you use to your class teacher or classmate. So first of all, you see, you want to leave work early. So you are asking permission. So you have to use the modal verbs given here. The sentence is dash I leave early today if I finish all my tasks. Now we can ask like, may I leave early today if I finish all my tasks? So you are asking permission, so you are using the word may. May is used to, it is used to show permission. You have an important deadline tomorrow. Obligation. So I must finish this report by tomorrow. So must is used for obligation. Your friend is thinking whether to join our class. So asking advice or giving advice. You should consider all the pros and cons before making a decision. So here should is used to give an advice. There are dark clouds in the sky. So possibility we have to use. So it may rain later today. So may is used to show the possibility. Asking someone to pass the salt at the dinner table. Polite request. Would you pass the salt please? So the word would is used for polite request. Advising someone to apologize for a mistake. You ought to apologize for the mistake you made. So this is a moral obligation. What is used for? Moral obligation. Deciding where to go for a picnic. We can go to any park nearby for the picnic. So can is given for suggestion. So these words you can use from column 3 to complete the sentence in column 4. You will listen to a conversation between a mother and a son. As you listen, select 4 true statements from 1 to 7 given below. 7 statements are given in which 4 are true and the rest is false. After listening, you have to write whether it is true or false and you have to say why it is true or false. Anuj finds the concept of Braille fascinating and wants to learn more about it. It is true. Mother is unaware of the school's efforts to include students with visual impairment. It is false. Because mother is sure that the school has facilities to address the needs of the visually impaired. So it is false statement. Anuj initially thinks that digital India is only about learning how to use computers. Yes, true. Mother believes that screen readers are very effective for persons who are visually impaired. That is also true. Anush already knew that persons who are visually impaired can use computers and smartphones. It is false. Why it is false? Because Anuj was unaware that visually impaired can use computers. His mother told him about that. Then only he come to understand that they can use it. Anuj already knew that persons who are visually impaired can use the computers and smartphones. False. Because his mother tells him what are assistive technologies. When Anuj wanted to know about digital India, he wanted to know more about it. Then mother is explaining to him. Mother believes a right mindset is the best support for a person who are visually impaired. Yes, it is true statement. Because the mother believes that computers can improve the quality of life of visually impaired people. Let us speak. Work in pairs. Take turns to speak for a minute on any one of the senses you value the most. Use the given prompts to frame your response before you speak. So, as we know, we have 5 sense organs. What are they? Eyes, nose, tongue, ears, and skin. So you can talk on any one of the sense organ, and before you speak, you have to read all these, and using these clues, you have to speak on the topic. I value my sense of sight the most. I'm giving you an example. I'm giving you an example for this. Please see. I value my sense of sight the most because it lets me see the beauty of the world around me. The vibrant colors of flowers, the sparkle of sunlight on water, and the smiles on my loved ones. One of my favorite experiences is watching the sunrise from a hilltop. The sky turns into a stunning painting of orange, pink, and gold, which makes me feel calm and hopeful. I appreciate being able to see the faces of my family and friends as their expressions often tells me how they feel without needing words. God forbid I ever lose my sight. It would make me feel scared and limited. I wouldn't be able to enjoy books, paintings, or the natural beauty around me. I would have to depend more on my other senses to understand my surroundings. I'm grateful to God for the gift of sight and cherish every moment I get to see the wonderful things life offers. Write a descriptive paragraph describes a person, place, object, or event to create a memorable experience for the reader. Write a descriptive paragraph describing a place that you have visited recently. That means maybe this summer vacation you have gone to a place, so you can write about it, and the guidelines are given here. Using these guidelines, you have to write. I will show you an example. When I dipped my feet into the cool, foamy waves, the water playfully tickled my skin and instantly refreshed my soul. What made this coastal town truly special was the way it offered both adventure and peace. Whether walking barefoot along the beach or simply watching the horizon melt into the sea, it was a place where I could breathe, dream, and feel alive. Let us explore. Do you know how persons with visual challenges are able to read and write? They read through touch with the help of Braille, a code of raised dots which represent the letters of the alphabet. They will touch. You see, as you see in this picture, these are raised alphabets in which they are touching and we are understanding what is it written. This tactile code was developed over a period of 9 years of Louis Braille, who became blind at a very young age due to an accident. He has developed this letters of alphabet, raised letters of alphabet. So these you can see, as you can see from this, like we are studying A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H up to Z we are writing. So for each it is different way to show. You see the dots represent each letter, and this is how they are learning letters and numbers. Have you heard about the International Day of Persons with Disabilities? Find out when and how it is observed in India. Write your findings on a sheet and put it up on the classboard. So I will show you a sample. The International Day of Persons with Disabilities (IDPD) is observed every year on December 3rd to promote awareness and support for the rights and inclusion of persons with disabilities. In India, the day is marked by initiatives like the Accessible India campaign to improve accessibility in public spaces and systems, as well as programs such as the Deen Dayal Divanjan Rehabilitation Scheme focused on rehabilitation and creating opportunities. The day emphasizes fostering inclusivity and creating the and celebrating the contributions of persons with disabilities. So that's all in this lesson. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. All the answers are discussed in this lesson. Thank you.